Hey, what's up, geeks? This is Darron Brown, your instructor from GeekMODE, the School of React Native. And in this video, we're going to tackle the Pascal's triangle. So let's take a look at the image that we have on the left. As you can see, what we're doing is we're going to add each one of these indexes to the left to each other. So, for example, one doesn't have to add itself to anything. So one, it duplicates. Then we have 1 plus 1, and that equals 2. Now 1 plus 2, 3. We're going to do that for each side. And the next 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 3 plus 3 is 4. That's basically what we have to do. So I want you guys to take a look at that image and then also copy the code that they have in the text editor already and then paste it into your IDE or text editor. So let's get into it. All right, so we're going to begin this algorithm by first checking if our number of rows goes through. And if we have no rows, basically we forget to put in our number, we're going to return false. Actually, let's return an empty array. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and let our triangle equal. So we're going to create an array of arrays. So our first index is going to be 1. Our first array is going to just have the 1 value. Our next array is going to have the values of 1 and 1, just like we saw on the image. 1 and 1. And then the next is going to be 1, 2, 1. Okay. Now moving forward, we're going to create our index and start it at the third index. And we're going to make sure our index is less than the number of rows. Then we're going to increment our index. Our triangle variable that we created at the top, we're going to go ahead and when we get in our first index, we're going to go ahead and create an empty array. Next, we're going to get our triangle dot length. We're going to set it equal to whatever index we're in plus 1. Next, our triangle, we're going to reference the same index. We're going to set it equal to our triangle index dot fill and set the value equal to 0. Next, we have a triangle. Our triangle index. We're going to reference our index and the first array in that index. The first value within that array. We're going to set that equal to 1. We're going to do the same thing. We'll go ahead and copy this because I'm tired of writing triangle. And instead of having 0 index, we're going to have the index of matching whatever number we're coming, whatever index we're on during our loop. So we're referencing our index twice in our second triangle. So after this, we're going to go ahead and loop through our index again. So we're going to create another variable, and we're going to say, hey, what's up, guys? Darron Brown here. I just wanted to remind you, at the end of this video, make sure you check out the website www.geekmode.tech. There you can learn more about React Native, Firebase, and Redux. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you check out our free course as well. I'm sure you enjoy it. Now, that's enough of me, and I'll let you guys get back to the video. J equal to I. And J is going to be less than our triangle that length. we're going to reference each index in that triangle. So remember, our triangle is an array of arrays. So if you take a look at that, we're going to loop through each one of these arrays as it increases, the size increases. -1 and J++. Our triangle index minus J. We're going to reference J. We're going to set this equal to our triangle, our index of 1 minus index of I minus 1. And then we're going to add our triangle and then we're going to reference our index minus 1. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and grab the index of J. All right, make sure everything looks clear from here. Wasn't going too fast. Make sure you add, we have to reference our next array within our array. So it's going to be J minus 1. And if you guys see me looking back and forth, like I said in earlier videos, I've already completed this. So I'm just using this as a reference because some of these algorithms can get a bit confusing. So anyways, after we've done that, we're going to return our triangle, that slice. And if you aren't familiar with the slice method, just look it up. We're going to slice our first index and then put it in the range of our numbers row. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to console log our return value. Okay, everything's looking good. So let's go ahead and console log that. Node.GeekMODE Pascal's triangle. 2 empty items. So I made a mistake somewhere. So 1 second, guys. Okay, geeks, I'm back. So now see where I made the mistake. I set J equal to I. I'm supposed to set J equal to 1. All right, so let's go ahead and just console log that again. And let me try to see if I can get that to come out a lot better. Let me see. Go ahead. JSON. Stringify, grab our value, null, and 2. So, well, that didn't help, but it's a little bit easier, I would say. Well, may or may not be. But anyways, as you can see, we're still at the top of our triangle. We have 1, and then 1 is not added to anything, so then you're going to get 1, 1. And then 1 plus 1, we get 2 as our inner value. Then we go back down. And then 1 plus 3, we're going to get 4. 3 plus 3, we get 6. 3 plus 1, we get 4. And then we add more 1s onto the outsides of our triangle. So go ahead and remove our console log. And now I'm going to copy everything that we have. I want you guys to copy the function. Paste it in. Let's run our code. All right, cool. And that's how we got our answer. If you guys are confused about anything, something needs clarification, feel free to ask me. And also, as we're going through these algorithms, just take a look back at it. And if you guys want to console log through any other information, I strongly advise you to do that because there's a reason why I created Thinking Through Algorithms. I want you guys to get an idea of how information is actually processed and how you can manipulate information for your mobile applications. All right. But anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.